Okay, I want to go over a couple of deals that students have sent in. This one's from Amy. Now, Amy has the acquisition price listed at $180,000 and the after repaired value at $120,000. So, I don't know what to do with that. If that's true, we can buy it for 180 and we can sell it for 120, then I'm not super excited about losing $60,000 and then having to give Amy $30,000 for the deal on top of that. So I'm out $90,000. We'll just call it a cool 100 grand. Not something that I'm interested in. So let's say that Amy put the numbers in the wrong spot. And we can buy it for 120 and we can sell it for 180. Amy didn't send in any repair estimates, nothing from contractors or anything like that. But as you can see, buy it at 120, sell it at 180, that's still $60,000. So, and that doesn't even include closing costs and the cost of the money, any of that stuff. Now, in Amy's deal submission, she says, it's a commercial building that sits on 1.1 acre. So right there, I'm not liking that. This is six-figure flips with residential properties, not converting commercial properties. However, it is zoned residential, okay? The current owners, the current owners occupy the building as a convenience store. Wow, so it's a convenience store that really needs to be converted. But it can be modified to your liking. Well, how much can it be modified for? They're not in the numbers. Clearly, there's only $60,000 spread here, and now we're talking about modifying, and you haven't even told me how much modifying it's going to need. So, several strikes against Amy's deal here. The price is negotiable. Well, good. I hope it would be, given that we're not going to make any money on this deal. I would hope that it would be very negotiable, like $1 negotiable. I tried attaching photos below, so I don't even have a photo. It's zoned for horses as well, so that means that it's out in the country, it's rural. So Amy also missed a step. The very first step in six-figure flips is we only deal in the hottest zip codes. That's it, the hottest zip codes. I can guarantee you that in almost without exception, none of the hottest zip codes in the United States of America are zoned for horses. I can almost say that without exception. And maybe out in Idaho somewhere, maybe, but maybe some rural parts of Texas. So horses, Okay, so Amy, lots of things wrong with that. If I missed something, resubmit the deal. However, you're going to have to do that with contractor bids, because especially if we're talking about going from a commercial building to residential, you got to take a contractor out there and give me some price quotes. All right, so that's deal number one. Amy. Deal number two comes to us from Brian. Brian's in the program. Brian, I'm going to throw a shout out to you. You're only 20 years old, so way to go. You're getting started before me. I did my first deal at 25, so awesome. Okay, Brian, your numbers are a little bit better, but we've got an acquisition price of $56,500 and an after repaired value of $118,000. That leaves us with $62,000 gross, and that doesn't even include selling costs. So right out of the gate, you know, not a bad deal if you want to do it on your own, but not a six-figure flip. Just not. And that's the whole purpose of this course. Again, Brian, you didn't send in any comps. I forgot to say Amy didn't send in any comps, but they're going to be hard for her. I mean, when you're talking about a convenience store in the middle of nowhere that's zoned for horses, it's going to be hard to pull some comps on that. Brian, you didn't send in comps. You also did not send in contractor bids. I need both of those. So just looking at the numbers, I don't even have to do the math. It took me 10 seconds to look at this. Definitely not a six-figure spread. Then I've got to do $30,000 to the student. It's not a six-figure flip. you might can do the deal on your own, Brian. But again, no comps, no contractor estimates. So guys, you know, the big things when submitting these deals: comps, contractor estimates, pictures, and let's make sure our numbers are right out of the gate. Let's make sure that there's at least a 6-figure spread. No deals where this one looks upside down 60, maybe it's not, but you get the idea. All right, keep submitting deals, guys, and I will keep evaluating them. Talk to you soon.